Hi everybody, Dan Oman here with some exciting news. DRF Formulator, the gold standard in past performance information, is now free, exclusively on DRF Bets. Join DRF Bets with the promo code WINNING, get a $250 first deposit match bonus, a $10 free bet, and free Formulator already uploaded to your account. Access Formulator's premium features, including sortable trainer stats, race replays, personalized trip notes, and lots more. Free Formulator, exclusively on DRF Bets.
Hi, everyone. I received a text this week from another horse player, and the message was phrased as a question. I'll read the text. It said, "Do you like the 9 horse at Santa Anita?" It took me a second. Yeah, I get it. It was pure sarcasm, obviously, and the point was valid because every single race, Friday and Saturday, has 8 runners or fewer. There are no 9 horses running Friday or Saturday at Santa Anita. Now, January is a slow month at Santa Anita. This week, this meet, slower still. The average field size Friday and Saturday is less than 6.3 runners per race. For the meet, the average field size, 7.1 starters per race. It's the lowest field size for the first month of a winter meet at Santa Anita in at least 10 years and probably ever. So yeah, the racing is not great right now in Southern California. The feature race on Saturday is the $70,000 Clockers Corner Stakes. It's a grass race with 8 runners, but it's not the only race of significance. In fact, one race after the feature race Saturday is a maiden race for 3-year-olds. It's a sprint, and it includes the debut of a colt who was purchased last year for $2.6 million after he worked 9 4/5 seconds at the Fasig-Tipton March sale. Let's take a look at that 1 furlong breeze at Fasig-Tipton. This is a son of Nyquist out of the mare Spinning Wheel, the fastest workout of the sale, and he reportedly galloped out super. He was purchased for $2.6 million. He's a son of Nyquist. Nyquist off to a good start at stud. His name now is Bletchley Park, and he's trained, of course, by Bob Baffert. He'll be making his career debut in race number 8 on Saturday at Santa Anita, and should be fun to watch. But he's also up against a stablemate by the name of Sense of Dominance, who has something that Bletchley Park does not, and that is a race under his belt. Sense of Dominance and Bletchley Park worked in company last week. And it looked to me, at least watching the video on XBTV, it looked to me like they were heads up all the way around. So it'll be fun to see if Sense of Dominance can improve off his troubled debut, or if Bletchley Park, the $2.6 million colt, will come out firing against maidens first time out. As for the Saturday stakes race, it's the Clockers Corner on grass. It's a 6 furlong turf sprint on the main oval. Let's take a look at the field. It's race number 7. The Clockers Corner is. It's a race restricted to non-winners of a graded stake since the start of 2021. Now, there are a couple of graded stakes winners in this field, but number 1, Chaos Theory, and number 7, Weston, won those graded stakes way back in 2020. I like a horse by the name of Commander. You could make a case for all 8 starters in this race. It's a deep, deep field, a very competitive race. And even if the favorite wins, I really don't see the favorite going anything less than 5-2, whoever the favorite happens to be. I suspect it will be Commander, but I'm not sure about that. There are a lot of ways to go. We could spend a half hour talking about the entire field. We're going to talk about a few of them, including the most interesting horse in the field. At least I consider him the most interesting because he was a top class 2-year-old back in 2020, and his name is Weston. He hasn't started in nearly a year, and his only start on grass was not good. But Weston, as a 2-year-old, he was pretty good. When you win a graded stakes race in summer at Del Mar, you have a hint of class, and that's exactly what Weston did. Back in August at Del Mar, August 2020 at Del Mar, this is Weston in the Grade 2 Best Pal Stakes, making his second career start following an impressive debut. Weston 2 off the fence, and he's going to be a bulldog through the lane. He will defeat Girther by a neck He earned a very strong, well, I shouldn't say that. He did not earn a great number, but he won the race. He would come back, Weston would, out of this race to finish a promising third in the Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity, won by none other than Dr. Scheibel. And then Weston gradually tailed off. His only start on grass was spring of last February, and he was a tired horse by then. Trainer Ryan Hansen turned him out. He actually brought him back last summer, and Weston did not train all that great, so Hansen kicked him out again. But since he resumed a workout pattern this winter, Weston has gradually picked it up. Mike Smith rides this comebacker, and I think he's interesting only because he started just 6 times. He had a hint of class as a 2-year-old. He is expected to like grass. He's the son of Hit It a Bomb. And even though his only start on grass was disappointing, he was a tired horse at the end of his campaign last February. So he's worth a look on the comeback trail. Hansen wasn't particularly bullish about Weston's chances for start back, but the pace scenario actually works in favor of this comebacker. There's not a whole lot of speed in this field. The only other horse that I think will be forwardly placed for sure is Barristan the Bold. And Barristan the Bold, he's actually the high figure horse in the race. He earned the highest speed figure in his most recent start, higher than any other horse's last start figure. Let's watch Barristan the Bold win a starter allowance last time out at Santa Anita. It was early last month in a $25,000 claiming starter. He got a great trip. He sat just off the very fast pace Barristan the Bold did. He came to the outside. The runner-up ran super in this race, a horse by the name of See Through It. Barristan the Bold and See Through It pulled away from the field by more than 5 lengths, and Barristan the Bold would win by a half length, a highly rated 91 Beyer speed figure in which he and his rival finished 5 lengths clear of third. He's a sharp horse. He's coming back on short notice, 13 days since his most recent start. That's fine with me. Barristan the Bold is sharp. Maybe he's outclassed in this restricted stakes race because he's kind of a claiming caliber horse, but trainer George Papapadromo's horses are running well right now, as we just saw with Barristan the Bold. And on the class hike and the quick turnaround and a murky pace scenario, I give Barristan the Bold a chance with a pace pressing type of trip in a race that, at least on paper, I think is going to unfold at a relatively modest clip. But when all is said and done, I think the horse to beat is a horse who had a really tough trip last time out. His name is Commander, and he was 6-1 last out in the Grade 2 Joe Hernandez. It's on January 1st. It was a graded stakes race against better company that he meets this Saturday. And Commander never really had a chance. Let's take a look at the stretch run. And Commander was bottled up in behind horses. He's in the red cap, and he really does not have a chance. He's down on the inside, waiting for room, nowhere to go, waiting. He was blocked through the turn. He was blocked in the stretch. Now, maybe there's room to split horses. That is not easy to do against these type of horses. That's Beer Can Man on the front. Chewing gum will wear him down. And Commander, who is not really beaten about in the stretch, he finished 5th. I thought it was a better than looked effort against better company than he faces on Saturday. Commander is going to be ridden on Saturday by Flavian Pratt. Pratt was aboard Commander when he won 3 starts back, a highly rated 2 other than. And with a clean trip, and if he gets pace to run at, I think that Commander is the right horse to win the Clocker's Corner. You can make a case for all 8 horses in the field. It's a wide open race, and if all 8 start, it'll be the biggest field on Friday and or Saturday. So the pick is Commander to win the Clocker's Corner. Race number 7 on Saturday at Santa Anita.